Okay, so it's a game of peace. Moving to the third game, back with the Beastmen. Well, you know the army, and you know Si's army, so we're going to get straight down to it. Okay, so in the game turn one, I shoved everything forward, and so did Si. You had to make a couple of frenzy tests, but passed them, and that was that. I did attempt to charge the Pumbagore with that unit of dogs, but failed. So that was it. So moving into my turn two. Okay, it's the end of game turn two. I moved my chaff up to redirect his knights. Moved my Ungors to redirect his dogs. My Pumbagore to redirect his skull crushers. And just pushed these guys up a bit further, including the Gorgon. Then in his turn, he charged his dogs into my Ungors and slaughtered them. He charged the Juggernauts into my Pumbagore, killed him, overrun. His warriors charged into my Gore herd. These guys charged into the Ungor, slaughtered them. And then in this close combat over here, he managed to kill 10 Gore, and I in return killed I think 9 Chaos Warriors, no 10 Chaos Warriors, won the combat, and he broke. Obviously the standard died, and the champion's just running away over there. And I held, because I'd rather charge the Bestigor into the flank first. So that was my thinking anyway. So it's looking quite nice. I'll have to see if I can grind out those Juggernauts first though. But then he's got 2 units over here ready to go, so that's a bit of a worry. So we'll have to see what happens in Beastman turn 3. Okay, so it's the end of Beastman turn whatever. 2, 3. Turn 3. So I charged those into the front of them, those into the side of them, charged the Gorgon into the warriors, that was it. Went straight to close combat. The Gorgon butchered 8 guys. He broke. No, 8, so he lost the banner from fleeing. So I broke him. The banner died and didn't catch him. I'm still in the Arc of the Knights, which is a problem. And then in this combat, I got Primal Frenzy on those, passed both my Fear tests, passed their Primal Fury, and he won the combat by 2. So he butchered Gore like it was going out of fashion, and even after killing an entire Skull Crusher and doing 1 wound to another one, 2 wounds in fact, yeah, so I got 5 combat rolls from the kills. Got a total combat rolls of like 12 or something, but no, so I beat me by 2. And then these guys broke, even though they're steadfast. So that's not good, because now there's some knights sitting over there ready to charge them. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. When you literally throw your entire army into one unit and they win, you got to wonder what's going on. But, you know, I've done this aside before, but then to be fair, I've only killed 1 horde at a time, not 2 at once. So, yeah. Si's probably due it, so, but that was disgusting. So, anyway, I shall remain calm, and we'll head over to Si's turn.
Okay, it's the end of Warriors turn 3. Basically, the War Shrine and the Knights charged in at the what's it called? Gorgon. And chopped him up. These guys came back into the equation. He's still scarpering. Then over in the combat, my champion was wounded, but in the challenge I killed the Gore champion with my exalted hero, which reminds me he gets a roll on the Eye of the Gods. See what we get. Oh, he gets a re-roll. Happy days. So yeah. Then, yeah, I chopped a load of them up, taking basically a wound on the champion in return. So then it's now, well, they held, so it's now time for Beastman turn 4.
Okay, so, yeah, I actually managed to rally these, which is nice. Show them all the way over here. And then in this combat, believe it or not, my general got killed in a challenge, which is totally believable. BSB didn't do anything. And then with the 10 gore that were left, I managed to do 3 wounds to the Skull Crushers, killing the unit, which is some minor miracle. But he did lose the combat, but he held, of course. And that's it. So you get to see his general kill the rest of them in a minute. And these guys will probably not have much effect on the game, we'll have to see. As we head into size turn 4.
Okay, it's the end of Warriors Chaos, turn 4. The War Shrine charged into the remaining gore. Everyone else just sort of backed up a bit. Old matey boy is pretty close to the fluffy table edge now. So yeah, in the ensuing combat, I I killed his champion with my exalted hero. I duelled his BSB with my exalted hero, but didn't manage to wound him. Then
I did a wound to you, didn't
no, I saved it. Then the War Shrine, with impact hits and attacks, killed a total of 6 gore, leaving just the Standard Bearer and the Battle Standard Bearer. And having lost combat by 4, he rolled his dice and got 4, so he is he's still there. So yeah, it's now down to turn 5 of the Beastmen, and yeah, we'll get onto that in a sec.
Okay, so Beastman turn 5. Best score just moved up, and in this combat he managed to kill off my other guy. BSB still in a challenge. Failed to do anything to me. He just did a wound with his Juggernaut, and then I did a wound to him, which is quite surprising actually. But he's probably going to die in his turn, so it could be a problem. So we're heading to Warriors Chaos turn 5.